Hello, beautifuls. I am going to be doing your tarot reading for today. If this message reached you, then it is most likely for you. But if you're not resonating, then just leave it for whoever it is for. I am going to start off this reading how I normally do, and we're going to draw 2 oracle cards just to get the general gist of today's energy, and then we will do a tarot reading and see what comes out through that. Definitely hit the like button if you are resonating, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely check out the members if you want to support and reciprocity through like a monetary kind of vibe. Like if you feel like you're getting a lot from these readings, then you can give back in that way. So let's get on to this reading. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. If not, I hope you find something in this reading that can help. So we do have straight away coming out, build a different life. Your next choices are not about fixing the old life. They're about constructing the new one. So I feel like if you're here and you're getting this message today, then you're definitely probably in a phase where you're either just fresh out of like an old situation and you're in an in-between. And this is all about making choices to build a new life, which is kind of beautiful. At the same time, it's very scary. I understand. I'm probably at like in a similar situation. I'm in between at the moment. I'm all about wanting to build a new life. So that's kind of cool. And our second one is future self whisper. A quiet inner voice is coming from the version of you who has already healed this. I love when all the noises and stuff start, like the bangs and cars driving past are super loud and stuff. When I do readings, there's a lot of truth in these readings, so that kind of generally comes through to try to distract. So it seems like there's a future version of yourself that's already done this, and it's waiting for you to catch up. It's kind of what I get from that one. It's whispering to you. 222 I just saw. I don't often do angel numbers. I don't read them that way, but I read them in a source version. So yeah, the numbers on the cards were number 72 and 55, if you wanted to know. If you do that, that's fine. But I don't tend to do numbers. I just want to do it for the people that do it. So we have the Knight of Pentacles in reversed, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Swords in reversed, and Death in reversed. Okay, very interesting. So I feel like there's a lot of reluctant energy coming through, like almost like it's a stuck energy, but you're finding a situation here. Maybe it's this video, maybe it's me at this Two of Cups, but it gets to me that you are struggling to find a connection that can help you move forward in a way that you've wanted to move forward for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles in reversed is giving that sense of like, it's almost like you get a lot of messages, right? So if you're seeing me for the first time today, this could be for you. I feel like it really could be for you. But the messages that you have been getting just don't hit anymore. You keep watching them, maybe you keep clicking on them, but they just don't hit anymore. And they're not like helping you move forward. It's almost like they're keeping you in a loop, keeping you stagnant. And then the Two of Cups comes in, which is a new connection. This is a healing connection. I don't get romance. I don't get any of that vibe. I just get like, this is a source connection through reciprocity. And the Knight of Swords in reverse and Death in reverse is almost like being in a situation, maybe you're like a little bit afraid or a little bit worried about taking a chance on something new here. Very slow movement, very stagnated, slow movement, but there's still a little bit of movement towards something here, because obviously the Two of Cups is here. You're hearing a call and you're moving towards it very, very slowly. The Death in reversed is almost like just giving me that sense of refusing a new beginning, and this is all about building a new life. So I am understanding that you're holding on to that old life. You're trying to hold on to something that is just not working anymore. What else is coming out today, please? Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords is an interesting card indeed. It's definitely all about theft of energy. This has been made visible to you. So the situation that you're currently in, something that's there, that could be other tarot readers, it could be friendship, it could be family, it could be any situation that you're in that is holding you back and stealing your energy because there's a lack of reciprocity going on. This has been shown to you now. So the Seven of Swords here, it's not always a negative card, but it's been shown. You're starting to see the theft in action. Now we have the King of Cups in reverse, so there's a lot of imbalance of emotions here. So, yeah, it's a very heavy time for you. But as these cards here before were coming out, it's time to leave the old behind and start something completely new. A new life. Like, it's literally saying, build a different life. Like, don't try to build on the life that you currently have. Future self whispers, this has already been done in the spiritual. Like, you've already done this, like, on the spiritual level. That version of you is waiting for you to catch up in the physical now. So, do we have any messages that we need to get through? Because we understand the concept of what's happening. The Eight of Swords. There's a bind. And refusing to walk away from the bind. So I'm just getting that this situation for you currently, you're like refusing, like you're just like in a place where you're like in a refusal, a reluctance, and you don't want to walk away from the situation. It's almost like it seems too scary or too much, too overwhelming. Maybe you just feel like there's nothing waiting for you on the other side of like making a choice, moving away from the situation, but you're currently in a bind. So you're bound by the situation and you're refusing to walk away from it. The Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's very heavy today, but I'm hoping that like this can give you an idea of what you're currently experiencing in your situation, so then you can see better and discern better that you are having your energy stolen through a lack of reciprocity, and it is clearly time for you to build a different life, to walk away and to really go through the transition phase of no longer wanting to fix the old life because it's not worth it anymore. The energy you put in is not worth the energy you get back, because you get like none back whatsoever. I am going to grab just one last card. This is heavier than what I expected, but you know, I'm not here to be sugarcoating anything. But we do have guiding thread number 9. One recurring theme, symbol, or desire ties your story together. Don't cut it. So this one here is giving the sense of like there is something that you can hold on to while moving forward. So if I was to take my life, for example, I was put in a situation where I was forced to get rid of everything out of my life, and I only had like the boot of my car to basically take whatever I could fit in the boot of my car, while thinking about having to sleep in the back of my car. So that was my situation. I was, removed from my home situation, and I slept in my car for like 3.5 months, and I could only take so much with me. So I had to get rid of my whole life. I had to completely let go of it. And it was probably one of the most difficult things I ever had to do in my life. But I'm now in a space for 4.5, 5 months later. I'm in a hotel under like an emergency kind of situation where I'm getting help to stay here because there's no housing. And it's almost like in the moment of something really big where you have to do something like insane, right, to move away from a situation, it's so scary. It's like, it feels like the end of the world. But in reality, it's just the fear. It's fear that's like taking over. It's fear that's controlling you and making you feel like you're bound to these situations, and you can't walk away. But in my situation, I was forced to do it, so I kind of had to. I had to learn to remove the fear and to be strong and to grow, right? Like I had to literally grow into a person that I wasn't before, so I could quote unquote survive, but also become stronger mentally, emotionally, even physically to do this. So I believe that you can do whatever you need to do to remove yourself from the situation that you're in, because it's not healthy. It's a bind. Like, this is probably something that has bound you so deeply that it makes it so hard to walk away. And I understand exactly how this feels. So yeah, this is the reading for today, 11:11 alignment. So if you made it to this point, then you are aligning with your true path. Just remember that I split the deck and I pulled another card, and it says walk away from the pile. You don't need to sort every piece of the rubble before you leave. Okay, so remember that. Remember, you don't need to sort it all out before you leave. You can leave and then sort out what you need to once you're gone. In whatever situation you're in. But I'm rooting for you. And if you see this and this is your situation, then leave a comment down below. And I will see you in another video, maybe, if you end up seeing it. Take care. Bye-bye.